once in a lifetime.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. We're in store for a major league debut of this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. And now the rookie second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this game gets started.
115.
Outside low, and 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Keeschel gets his lead at first with nobody out. Strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team at bat right there. Nice job.
To second for one. Over to first, safe. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Buxton on the run. Here's a high chopper, and that one handled out at the plate.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Check swing, called strike. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. High fly ball down the left field line. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Second and third, 2 down. There's the strike.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Hit in the air, center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. 1 run. Bottom of the first. Here's Garrett Hampson. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. And strike 2. That one way outside. Ball one. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. And that's outside.
One strike.
Next one misses, and that's ball two. One out, base is empty. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with one gone. Mason Wynn now at the plate, and that's in for a strike. This one popped up. Fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Alec Burleson will hit next. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now it's even up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll
roll to short, could be two. One at second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss. Liberator, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one's upstairs, ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Contreras takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time. And that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Popped up. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Ivan Herrera. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that's in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Nootbaar has to step out of the way for ball 1. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss.
Okay.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. So a man aboard. So now it's Nolan Arenado. That clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fastball is outside. Nootbaar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
That's outside, and now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
This one popped up right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Miranda stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Byron Buxton. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
One strike.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Miranda at second, Buxton at first, one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in, and there's two down. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. Doubled his first time up. And takes low for ball one. Nice curveball for a strike. Base knock center field. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they lead by two. First and second. 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Squirts away a little bit. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field, Hampson sizing this one up, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Garrett Hampson. Miranda makes the grab, and there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Donovan now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one pulled foul. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Buxton hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swings through that one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Contreras swings through it for strike 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. He's in there. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Donovan at third. Burleson on at second with 2 down. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the